Good day, everyone, and a very warm welcome. I'm Nicola Probyn, co-director and founder of the Africa Scotland Business Network. Today, I'm absolutely delighted to welcome Jacqueline Tarimo, who is the Senior Associate at Bowmans in Tanzania. Bowmans have launched a series of in-country guides for companies looking to expand into Africa. And Jacqueline is very kindly giving us her time today to give us a very high-level view of some of the things that you could read more about in these guides. So thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Nicola. Nice having me here.
Great. So before we go into the questions, Jacqueline, I just wanted to ask you, Bowmans are one of the first member companies of the Africa Scotland Business Network. You've always been great supporters of ours. I wanted to ask you, from your perspective, what is the importance of companies such as Bowmans in joining independent business networks such as ASBN? What role do you think you have to play?
So I think it's a good relationship, because not every member company would be able to reach out directly to lawyers. So through these platforms, it's easy for us to interact with them through the networks.
Yes, thank you. And as I said, Bowmans have been such tremendous supporters of the network, so we're very appreciative of that. So the first question, Jacqueline, I wanted to ask you is, for companies who are considering Tanzania as a location to expand into, what are some of the great opportunities that they could explore?
So we've seen many companies coming up in the fintech space. So there's lots of opportunity in that area. We've seen recent changes to our mining laws, and we've also seen the new government trying to find ways of sitting down with the mining companies and coming up with a bit relaxed mode of engagements. And because recently there was a shift for some of the sectors, like the mining sector, where the business was a bit slow, but now we have seen so much change in that area. So we think for now, the focus has been mainly in the mining space, but we also have fintech and other areas. We've seen the tourism sector picking up again after COVID. So these are currently the areas that we highly encourage, and actually the new president has been encouraging investors to come and invest in these areas. So that's currently the areas that we are seeing most investors coming to invest in.
That's brilliant, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the things that companies should be mindful of or aware of when they're looking at Tanzania as a new location?
So most of the investors have to actually consider first, depending on the nature of their business and the group structure, what form of an entity they would want to set up, or what type of investment they would like to make into Tanzania. Is it an equity investment? Is it a debt investment? So first, it's for them to understand the nature of the structure that they want to set up here. And we provide guidance and advice on the nature and different types of businesses and entities that they can set up here. So we have a variety of modes in which the investor could consider. And once they've set up their mind, they would just have to now engage in the process of getting the proper licenses, the post-incorporation registrations, get the right permits, depending now on the sector that they're investing in, because we have some regulated sectors, like the mining sector, we have the telecoms sector, which is also heavily regulated. We have the insurance sector, which is also regulated, banking sectors. So now the investors would have to consider, if they're regulated sectors, there are other key considerations to make.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much. I know that the actual in-country guide is available on your website, and we will post the direct link to it in the comments box below this video. So please do go and visit it. As I said, Bowmans have put a huge amount of effort and resource into these fantastic, very comprehensive guides. And I know they offer tremendous value. So thank you very much for your time today, Jacqueline. It was a pleasure to chat to you.
Thank you, Nicola. It's a pleasure as well.